welcome back to WFP and the Network, and we are on our show Make It Make Sense, where we talk to the movers, shakers, and tastemakers, and today we have...
Howdy, I'm Jesse Island. I'm the host and creator of the Austin Chicken Wing Festival.
And I'm Member Crowder III, member of the Austin Chicken Wing Festival team.
Yes, y'all give it up for them.
Hey.
Thank you guys so much for coming on the show.
Of course.
So for our audience that doesn't know what a Chicken Wing Festival is, can you tell us how y'all got started?
Yeah, so the Austin Chicken Wing Festival is in its second year, and this started about 10 years ago before the pandemic. It ran for a few years, but the long and short of it is you buy a ticket, you come eat a chicken wing from all the small local mom and pop vendors in and around Austin, and as you leave, you vote. I went as a guest for a couple years, stayed in touch with the promoter. Their team kind of fell apart. COVID happened. The whole world got shut down. After everything reopened, I had a unique opportunity to revive a food festival here in the city, and we took it.
Wow. Okay, so is the food festival just in Austin?
This one is, yes, the Austin Chicken Wing Festival just happens here in Austin, and I think that's part of the reason why it failed in the past was because the creators tried to rinse and repeat the Austin model in other markets, and it's not a cut and fit type of model. So
Okay.
I believe that attributed to their failure.
Okay, so what made it more successful this time?
Well, I stayed in touch with the promoter, and I went out and had a couple of drinks with him, and after he got drunk, he started to tell me the things that he did wrong. And I had my own perspective from a guest's point of view. So I hired teammates like Edward and other people on my team and pretty much said, hey, I want you to focus on this, which was an area of improvement from the prior team. Okay,
so what kind of improvements can we expect? Like, what can our audience look forward to if they were to attend this festival?
Sure. Over from last year, the biggest thing is it's not in the summer this time. We're doing it in November the 8th. It's on a Saturday, and it's at the Travis County Expo Center, which is indoors. There's running bathrooms. There's running water for bathrooms. There's not porta potties. There's electricity. It's got a roof. So there's infrastructure, whereas last year we had it in a field in South Austin next to the beer garden.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of improvement. Nobody wants to be in hot sun eating chicken fried again.
It was fun.
Okay.
But it was hot.
It was hot. Okay, so what kind of, obviously wings, but is there any other food that our audience could expect? Or
Yeah, so we've invited the wing places to, bring their entire menu to the event. The focus is wings,
of
right?
course.
That's what you're paying for. That's what you're coming in for. That's what the judges are there for too. But people that have sides or, soul food or, completely other genres of food, we're welcoming them to give that away as well with their wings, so that, it can help promote them, because wings are great, but you don't want wings all the time. But if you can support a local restaurant by enjoying what they eat, sometimes, just have a more selection of their menu. So yeah, there will be some other food other than wings.
Okay, so I heard you say things about a judge. So is it a competition between the vendors?
Yeah, there's two ways that you can win. The first is the people's vote, right? You want to walk through how the people's vote works?
Yes, so how it works is when they come to the festival, they go around and sample each vendor that they have there, and whenever they get done sampling each vendor, they'll go on this app, they scan a QR code, they get a link, and it shows exactly who they can vote for. And whoever wins on the from the customer side, it will tally up. The first place winner, they'll get like a big reward. And what is that big reward?
So before I tell them what the awards are, I want to touch on the app. It's not an app created by us, but it's a local Austin guy who does digital. He creates his own apps, and it's very important to me to have this festival be as little environmentally impactful as possible. So the least amount of waste, the least amount of plastic, the least amount of things that we have to throw away. So instead of voting on paper or having people submit something, it's all on their phone, which you already have. You, like Edward said, you scan in and then you can change your vote. So if you say you eat at Green Mesquite and then you decide, oh, the potluck had the ultimately best wing for me, you just pop back open on your phone, hit potluck, boom, you're voted for them. When it leaves, or when the event ends at night, it auto tallies it, gives us the results immediately.
Okay.
the winners, first, second, and third, are going to get giant chicken wing trophies.
Okay.
Last year we cast them out of concrete. I hired a team. I have a buddy of mine who's got a 3D printing business. We 3D scanned a chicken wing. We blew it up about this big. We injection molded it with concrete, and then we made them gold, silver, and bronze.
Wow.
This year, and I actually just did this last week, we're smelting metal to make a gold, silver, and bronze trophy. It's not going to be made out of gold and silver, but it'll look gold for first place.
Right.
But they're going to be 40, 45 pounds. They're going to be huge, and the winners will be able to display them at their restaurant or at their food trailer.
That's actually pretty awesome. Who doesn't want a golden chicken wing? Okay, so I actually have, I wanted to ask you about what is the proudest accomplishment that you've had since doing this festival? Like, obviously the improvements are pretty great, but is there something that stood out to you?
No one's been doing interviews for this for 2 years now. I've never been asked that question.
I think it's important to highlight your proudest accomplishment so that way you have something to look back on whenever you come back for another interview in the next couple of years.
Right. I think my proudest accomplishment, our proudest accomplishment thus far, was a successful last year.
Okay.
Because it ran for 3 years before COVID and then kind of took a break, it got a really bad following online, almost like Fire Festival. There's a Reddit post that compares the former Wing Festival here in town to Fire Fest, just because, people overpromised and underdelivered. I think when we took over, we tried to rewrite the script and still make the guest experience awesome, but at the end of the day, I'm putting the competitors first.
Right.
Without them, there's no wings. So if I treat them like gold, by default, everything else will fall into place.
Right.
I don't think the old team did that, and it was obviously we're making money on this, but it was profit first, people second, and that's why it kind of phased out.
Right. Okay.
So our proudest accomplishment is taking something that failed, going uphill for a year with every single person that didn't believe in us, and seeing the hundreds of smiles on everybody's faces, packed with chicken, raising the hundreds for charity. That it felt great that we just checked the box and made it happen.
That's awesome. So which charity does the profits or some of the profits go to?
Last year we had 3 or 4 different charities that we worked with. I'm always trying to find something that is local here in town. I don't remember the name of it, but they worked with autistic adults and children. Same kind of style for this year. We've got a couple different charities that we've worked with in our own ways over the year. I haven't officially announced which one we're working with, but partial proceeds, like always, will go to a charity here in town that helps Austinites.
Okay, wow, that's actually pretty awesome. Y'all kind of popping it and doing it big. This is not no easy feat.
It ain't easy, but we make it happen.
Certainly not.
I know that's right. So, for our followers who would like to attend, our audience that would like to attend, how can they get in contact with you all about the festival, updates, things like that?
You guys can call my cell at 512. No. No, you can absolutely.
I was so locked in. I was like, is he? Okay.
I've got a buddy who does a big festival up in Bell County. He's the owner of the Bell County Comic-Con, and it just happened last week. And he sent me a screenshot. He's got like 2,000 unread texts, and somebody texted him. They're like, "Hey, are you getting my messages?" No, he's not. It's the week before an event. Our phones are turned off. We're laser focused in. No, you can reach out to us on our Instagram.
Okay.
We're extremely responsive with that. It's pretty simple. Austin Chicken Wing Festival. All together, you'll see Clucky and our logo as soon as you go on the Instagram page. Give us a follow. That'll take you to the Ticket Links site, which is a local company here in town, Ticket Bud. The small share that they get, again, stays in town. Our Instagram, and then that'll take you to the links. We're having a website built, but I'm a little behind the ball. I don't have it done yet.
No worries. But just one more time, could you reiterate to our audience the Instagram? I want that to be the last thing that they remember.
It's at Austin Chicken Wing Festival.
Okay.
Or if you Google Austin Chicken Wing Festival, it'll take you there eventually. It'll take you to our Instagram. It'll take you to our Facebook. And when the website gets built, it's atxwingfest.com. But that's just it's just a standing page right now.
Okay, no worries. Well, thank you guys so much. I definitely enjoyed this interview, and I'm looking forward to attending this year. So thank you guys so much. Y'all give it up for them.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Bye. And we'll be back with our next show.